Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint. Using ambient light rejection technology gain, I like to do two recordings of this. I like to do one actually to stream, and the other one I like to do is the pre-recording. Now the pre-recording actually, the video comes up a lot more clear because I don't have disruption coming from streaming the video, depending on my Wi-Fi connection, if at the other. But I love to show off the technology with the lights on, as we're going to do right now, because this is what you call real ambient light rejection technology. No sitting in the dark, no blackout curtains, no fearing whether or not your screen's going to wash out, the color's going to fade, or you're just not going to be able to produce that 100% contrast level, which a lot of people desire. Now, we do have a gray screen paint, or we call it it's silver. Technically, it's a silver. So it is called our Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Front and Rear Black Silver 12. Now the reason why it has the front and rear attached to it is due to the fact that's so funny. But anyway, the reason why is because if you spray that on plexiglass, and yes, it has to be sprayed on. If you spray it on plexiglass, it becomes rear projection. Or if you spray it on a front screen, it becomes a kind of a silver screen. What's a silver screen? People want to call it gray, but it's silver. All right, so let's go in. I got a few demonstrations really quick here, just to show you how magnificent the screen's ability is to be able to pull up images. Well, this is the black technology, and all our technology is put through these tests. Now, usually I support darker screens than I do. When I first was painting this screen on, one of the things I said in the demonstration was, I don't know about this because I don't know if this screen's going to pull contrast level, because it comes up gray when you do it when you paint it on for front projection. But lo and behold, that screen pulled up a beautiful contrast level. We got a chance to test it against some of the high performance screens, which it did extremely well, and then tested it on projectors of probably in the range of around 600 to 1,000 lumens on a projector. We even used that Mitsubishi projector, which I had the Relic. That one is at 800 lumens. $18 projector, absolutely fantastic. Now, as you're looking at this demonstration, I know the picture quality is looking incredible. This is off a 720p projector. Over there, that is my Chrissy right there. My Chrissy LW400, which is a 720p projector. I had those people I've heard say that 720p's are not the way to go. You got to go 4K. You got to go 4K. If your screen cannot do well on a 720p, it's not worth your time. It just really isn't worth your time. A screen should be able to get the most from that projector's performance. And a lot of the 720p projectors out there look absolutely incredible. It's just that you will never see that because those screens do not have the capability to display it. And as you can see, as I told you, I do my demonstrations in fully lit environments. You can look around and see all the corners in my environment. I see a lot of demonstrations out there shrouded in a lot of darkness. Can't even make out the baseboards. You can't even make out what's in the environment because it's so dark. And I measured my ultra short throw. Short throw projector. It sits 7 feet and some change away from the screen. I will post a live stream showing the measurements on how far it sits back. Unlike an ultra short throw, which is going to sit right up on top of the screen. Even when I was using an ultra short throw, they kind of sat right down here because they had to project this large image across the screen. Now, let me show you something. And as I said before, I stand by this. Black screens are the only screens that have the capability to be able to pull a Starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment with 100% black contrast levels. So come over here and grab this demonstration. If one of those political commercials pop up, I'm going to turn to the side because I'm trying to keep this neutral. All right, so we got a demonstration going on upstairs right now. I can't wait to show you that. So I'm already mapping out the size that I need for the 100-inch screen that's coming in, that's going to be coated with that new black silver. So there we are, Starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment, pulling up a contrast level. This is something you will never see a gray screen do except for us. I already did that demonstration, showing the Starfield demonstration with our technology versus other gray screens such like ours. All right, so I'm going to go back and put this second video in real quick. Oh, third video, whatever we're doing here, third or fourth, whatever. We're going to do a real fast OLED demonstration, fully lit environment. Now you're going to see when I go upstairs what makes that black silver screen, that people want to call it gray technology, different from any other gray screen out there, and I'll show you. Just going to show this just for a minute. You see how beautiful that looks. All right, so we're going to pop upstairs, and I'm going to show you right now what we got going on upstairs. So up here, I'm going to decide to set up my gaming room up here in the master bedroom. Instead of putting one big screen, I'm going to put several screens in there, and I'll show you what I have displayed here right now. All right, there you go. So that right there is the screen that I painted with our Supreme ambient light rejection. We're going to call it for short black silver. And that is a gray screen pulling up an amazing contrast level, something that other gray screens can't do and will not do. But let me show you how much light we're going to put in the environment. First things first, let me pull this up a little bit more. I think this is supposed to be a little higher up. Oh, there we go. Make sure it's a little even. All right, so we're going to pull our curtain back here. All right, so we got our curtain back. Plenty of light coming in. All right, we're going to go over here to our second curtain. All right, pull that back because I don't want to be accused of basically doing a demonstration and not adding enough window light. All right, now we're going to put our other curtain here. We're going to bring this back. Once I get the curtains in, I think I'm going to actually put those curtains in right now. I have these curtains that are really like mesh veneer curtains that will allow me to be able to produce a much better image, because these curtains right here, they block out too much light and I can't deal with that. So I think I'm going to change these out today for the time being so I can do the demonstration without pulling the curtains back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to back up here for a minute and I'm going to show you how much light we have coming through the window that's making contact with the screen, and also too with the two windows on each side. And this is what we're pulling up on the technology in a fully lit environment. All right, so let's get the overhead light real quick. Now we have our overhead light, all the windows in the environment open, plenty of light pushing through, and look at the image. Now, as you can see in our demonstrations, we don't cut any corners. Just like when I took that black screen outside, when I took the platinum outside, when I took the 9 outside, we did that on a 1,000 lumen projector, was able to produce an amazing image, something that you will not see people do when it comes to these gray screens. All right, so let me close my curtains. I'm going to change these out today. Probably today I'm going to change these out. Yeah, I'm going to change them out today, because I want more light to push in, and it's not enough light. These are okay, but not enough light for me. All right, there we go. So that's just with knocking out these curtains right here. Now we're going to get the one over here. Okay. Next, we're going to get our curtain over here by the window. Look how that looks, how beautiful that looks. And that's one of the things I hesitated about messing around with gray screens, because gray screens had a really hard time producing contrast, a really hard time getting the color to pop. But this black silver technology we developed has the ability to pull a contrast level, and a very good one at that, and bright, beautiful colors. Like I said, any gray screen is going to pull those bright, beautiful colors. The contrast is what's most important, and that's why I showed you the demonstration in its fully lit environment. As you see, we don't have any of the curtains blocked out when I did the demonstration. Plenty of light pushing through, something you will not see when it comes to other gray screens out there, that they can't produce an image on that much ambient light making contact with the environment. Now, the reason why I had this masked out, because I'm going to put a 100-inch screen here, coated with this technology, so we can advertise the screen upstairs. Keep in mind, this technology is front and rear, which means you spray it on plexiglass, it becomes rear projection. Absolutely beautiful. So let me get my lights out here, because my electric bill is not cheap here. Absolutely amazing. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick and take care of some other things, but I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration, just showing you how magnificent our technology is, that you don't have to be shrouded in darkness, you don't have to have a high-powered projector, or none of that nonsense. Very easy to apply, turn anything you want into a projection screen and be done with it. Look how beautiful that looks. 720p, people. Only 720p. Grab something up. I'm going to show more of that scenery. All right, I gotta go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.